The olive leaf extract can help detox your body in just 7 days. It's like magic, but better because it's real and it gives real results. And I know this because I personally use it. The olive leaf extract can help lower your blood pressure, clear eczema, and fight against autoimmune diseases and so much more. Now, I want you to do something good for your health and just visit their website at www.myoliveleaf.biz. The link is located below in the description box as well as in the comments.
Why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down? Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Tamar and Wendy. Now, y'all know that I talked about Tamar and Wendy Williams, especially when Wendy Williams some time ago, it was like a couple weeks ago. If you missed my video, it is on the channel when I said that Tamar, Wendy is not your friend, okay? When she brought Tamar on the show for the 18th time to talk about this same feud for the 300,000th time, okay? Between her and The Real. And I told y'all that Wendy was not Tamar's friend, okay? Because if she was her friend, if she was really concerned about Tamar getting done wrong, okay, from The Real, if she really cared as a friend, I believe she would have put her friend on instead of putting Jerry O'Connell on. Wendy is a powerhouse in the business, okay? She can make some decisions. She can bring some people up under her, okay? She can protege, she can mentor. And even if Tamar wasn't ready for her own talk show, Wendy could have got her trained the same way Wendy got trained, okay? Because when Wendy, exclusive, you're hearing it exclusive here on Unwind with Tasha K. When Wendy transitioned from radio to TV, y'all remember how raw she was, okay? A lot of y'all trying to say, like, I'm trying to be like her. Fuck that, okay? I'm Tasha K, goddammit, and we drinks over here, okay? This is Southern. This ain't no New York shit. Shout out to New York anyway, but we do things differently in the South. But anyway, hold on. Okay. So, do y'all remember when, Wendy reignited all that damn feud, okay, between her and The Real, and she ended up dissing people or whatever? But like I said, Tamar, exclusively, you're hearing it here. Wendy had to undergo training to transition to television, which means they had to reteach her how to talk. She had to take speech lessons, all kind of shit, just to get granted a television show, okay? So it's not like Wendy has an excuse, like, or can, how can I put this? It's not like Wendy cannot help Tamar or Tamar is not, coachable or teachable. There's certain things you got to go through in order to transition to TV, because a lot of times they don't want no real raw, talking chicks like myself. And Tamar, she's very emotional and reactional, okay? And so, but anyway, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this, all right? So when I put out that video, I got some inside information over there, the staff, you know what I'm saying? They looking around at each other like, who in the fuck is leaking wine to Tasha K? They watching right now. Shout out to my motherfucking source. Y'all need to hit the wine glass with the source that keeps bringing us the Wendy exclusives on this bitch, okay? And everything that we motherfucking reported has come into fruition, bitch. Don't act like it haven't. But anyway, so, word on the street is, where am I saying word on the street? Per my source, okay? Wendy was over at Tamar's house, listening to her album, Love and War. That's one of my favorite albums, okay? I think Tamar should honestly shut the fuck up and just sing, okay? I personally, I think she does have the niche for talk shows and stuff, but my first, I love Tamar for singing. I think the bitch can blow, okay? I think she sounds a lot better than Tony. I think Tony Braxton stole her style from, what is her name, Anita Baker, okay? Because I was listening to Anita Baker the other day. I said, this shit sound familiar, bitch. It's Tony Braxton. That's why. Tony Braxton done bit her damn style, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I like Tony, but I think, you know what I'm saying, Tamar can actually sing. Shit motherfucking sing, okay? And that's what I want to hear. Like K. Michelle. I think K. Michelle can motherfucking sing. I don't want to hear anything else that K. Michelle got going on. I don't want to hear about her eating cat. I don't want to hear about her and her, doctor friend, fucking the patients of his and shit. I don't want to hear none of that, okay? And he's not a doctor. He's a dentist. I'm sorry. He's a dentist. But anyway, Wendy was over at Tamar's house listening to the Love and War album, and she actually begged Wendy to give her a show. She actually she said, Wendy, please, I'm ready. Help me. I will do away with my contract. I don't want to be under contract with Steve no more. Please, you can help me. If there's anything that I can do, help me. Did Wendy help her? Wendy did not help her because we ain't got no motherfucking show from Wendy, and all we got is Jerry O'Connell. Or whatever his name is, and his ass didn't get picked up because Wendy knew that his ass didn't have it, and she just kind of wanted somebody to say that she tried to put somebody on, but she didn't want to put nobody on that had more talent than her because she knew that her ass would have been moved to the midnight slot, bitch. Hold on. But anyway, so in the wine is also, okay, because like I told y'all, if Wendy was her friend, Wendy would have helped Tamar to get training, to get her show popping, whatever they needed to get Tamar what she needed. But instead, no, Wendy want to be a hating ass, jealous ass black woman. For what? You got your own lane. And you can't be 72 gossiping. I'm sorry. You just can't do that, okay? You got to do other things, which means you got to put some other people under your company, okay, so they can make you some money when you go into your latter years, okay? But she's already in her latter years. But anyway, okay, now how Nick Cannon plays into this. So, you know, Nick Cannon hosted her show during her, her hiatus. You remember that? It was Jerry O'Connell. It was Nick Cannon. It was a few other people. And Nick Cannon had the highest ratings. The highest ratings. How's the sound, guys? Hold on for a second. How's the sound? How's the sound? This is not old wine. This is new wine, okay? We don't break old wine. We open up new bottles. Anyway. So let me tell you how Nick Cannon fits into this. So, you know, Nick Cannon, out of everybody, Jerry O'Connell, whoever had the show spot, when she took her hiatus, Nick Cannon had the highest ratings, okay? But instead of her giving Nick Cannon a show, this is where it gets messy, okay? Instead of her giving Nick Cannon a show, she decided to give Jerry O'Connell a show, and he had the lowest amount of ratings, okay? So Nick Cannon went behind her back, okay? Went behind her back to Tamar Mercury, the company that's producing her show, and pitched his own show and used the stats from her show, okay, in order to get his own show. And so Wendy knew that this was going on, and so did Kevin Hunter. Kevin Hunter was her manager at the time during the negotiations, okay, because she was still in rehab getting treatment for drinking because she knew that Kevin was fucking old girl and this shit was about to come out. But anyway, so Kevin Hunter and Wendy Williams decided to call a meeting with Tamar Mercury, the producer of their show, and say that they did not want Nick Cannon. They did not want Nick Cannon, and Tamar Mercury told him, you do not have the authority to tell us who we can and can't produce. I don't know who told y'all. The quote words from Tamar Mercury producers to Wendy Williams and her husband was, I don't know who told you that you had the authority to tell us what to do. You don't have that authority, okay? Yeah, you got some powers and some, you know, some leniency to make shit happen, but you cannot tell us who we can and can't work with. Well, it got back to Nick Cannon. And so that's why Nick Cannon, because you remember when Wendy Williams was on the show with Jerry O'Connell, when she was, you know, trying to pitch him, she was like, oh my God, 2 hours of funny. It's going to be me and then Jerry O'Connell. So when Nick Cannon heard what was going on, he decided to sit on her motherfucking couch and announce that Tamar Mercury, the same company that her and Kevin told not to give Nick Cannon a show, even though I think he deserves a show. He done his motherfucking work out here, okay? But anyway, it got back to him. He came and sat on her couch and surprised her. That's why she was like, oh, you got the show. And then he hit her with her own line. Yes. And then she was like, 2 hours of funny. He was like, yes. And I'm going to come on right after you. Okay. So Wendy, this is why I'm not fucking with her no more. I was trying to rock with Wendy. You know what I'm saying? I understand she probably do got a problem with black women being that they were sleeping with her husband and shit, but that's her husband's fault. That's really not that woman's fault. That's her husband's fault that he was out here sticking dick and whoever and got somebody pregnant. That's his shit. That ain't got nothing to do with the other woman. I don't get mad at mistresses, okay? If my husband over here fucking you, that's between me and him, bitch. I'm not addressing you. You will never have a conversation with me, bitch. But anyway. Woo! Okay. So yes, he hit her with her own motherfucking medicine, and now he's gonna come on after her because word on the street is too that his ratings were higher than what she does daily. And to have a show like Nick Cannon's, coming on after yours that's going to be similar to yours, we're going to see how this shit is going to go motherfucking down. So I just thought y'all should know what was going on and why I'm not really fucking with Wendy until she starts. And you know what? My source did tell me this too, that they were in a meeting one time. Let me back up a little bit. Wendy was in a meeting one time and she said the reason she wears her blonde wig is because she likes to channel her inner white girl, okay? So she goes into these meetings channeling her inner white girl in order to make deals happen because she thinks that they don't want to do business with the black woman, okay? So they've said that Wendy has walked around the studio claiming that she's white. Don't be surprised if she get arrested, okay? Like Stacey Dash ass done got arrested and she done checked white. These bitches lose their mind once they go motherfucking Hollywood. I don't get that shit. I love my black people. I love black people. Now get me wrong. I love white people too, but I love my culture, bitch, okay? I love my people. But anyway. All right. So, if y'all are wondering, I don't give a fuck about no Kevin Hunter. I don't give a fuck about no Sharina, okay? Because, look, they pay my motherfucking bills. I don't give a damn about any of them. And so when it's time to motherfucking roast, I am going to damn roast.